All right, traders, hope you guys are doing really well today. 30 seconds till the market opens on up. There's not a whole lot of stocks out there that are really moving this morning. Z-Sand could be the pump of the day here. We'll see how that one goes this morning. I may not trade. Now, guys, I'm like a crack addict as far as stocks go. It is hard for me not to trade. But today might be one of those days because there's nothing that I see that's really a high probability setup for me. And there's a lot of light volume out there today. Z-Sand, we went over this in pre-market. This one, certainly the pump right now. Don't have shorts on ZSAN. I can locate them. I will only do that depending on how high we get on. I really want this one up to the 200-day at 370. It just now broke above the 50-day. Hasn't been above that in a really long time. So will we stay above it right here? I think we might. Came out with some decent news this morning. It's got probably all the traders on it because nothing else is really moving in the penny stock world. I mean, this was the first stock we went over here in pre-market this morning. I said, guys, that this is likely going to be the chat room pump. It's a lower flow. It's got the catalyst. It's not gapping up very much at all. It's got all the variables that line up to get a chat room in this to pump it. Will I trade it? It's got to be higher for me to go in for a short on it. That's what I'm going for. I'm tempted and eager to trade some of these stocks on the long side like I have in the past, but I'm just not going to do it, guys. I'm at the point in my trading journey where I like to react off of volume and where it's at present versus trying to predict where it's going to be. If these stocks come to me at the resistance levels I want them at, then I will take the short. I'll be glad to do that. But guys, for the high probability setups, just like on ABIO yesterday, that one faded all the way on off, guys, to 55 cents. BLNK, we had a little morning spike to short into as well, like we went over this morning as well. SOLO right now getting a little bit of heat behind it. Now this one is getting a bounce off the 200-day. If we pull up the chart on it, this one's getting a little bounce off of that 200-day moving average. This one will likely get shorted into on any pop. That's what's been going on the last few days. We had here spike up to $5, short back down, spike up to $5, short back down. That first red day, the next day traders short into the morning spike, and then they just start fading on off. This one, if it's going to continue to fade, needs to be below $4. Z-Sand's pulling back down to that 50-day moving average right now. This is where it's going to need to hold above 250 here if we're going to start slowly U-shaping around and breaking out 270. Now, traditionally, I would take a position here, a starter position, as it's falling on down, trying to predict where the stock is going to go. Not going to do that here today. I need an intense move, guys. We need that emotion through the candlesticks. We need a lot of buying to push this thing up towards $5 resistance on CYH. If I'm going to be shorting it, this is one of the stocks I do have shorts for. We have $5 as resistance up here. I need emotions. Shorting into emotions. That's what I like to do. You short into the greed. You short into the greed. People having FOMO and chasing this thing on up. SQNS, the higher the better on this one. 145 is a 200-day. I will go very heavy on a short up near 145 if we can get up there. So right now I have two stocks I'm interested in. CYH for that $5 resistance. If we can come up to that. SQNS, if that one can get up towards 140, I will start putting a short position on it. This one's just dropping hard, and SQNS is already dropping from 130 down to 120 pretty quick here. Notice how FUV, SOLO, and KNDI are all popping up today, guys. They're all the electric car vehicles. That's the sector that's moving right now. This is really going to be a good learning lesson, though. I think it's going to help you guys. It's certainly helping me with discipline because this is slowly grinding. It's just slowly trending. I don't want to trade something that's slowly trending. I want to trade an intense move. I want to trade off of the emotion. A lot of greed coming into it is what I want to get it at. There's different variables to it. You don't just trade a stock because it's hitting resistance. If it's trending very slowly and creeping up to resistance for a nice breakout, then it might not be the trade I was looking for. I need an intense, fast move up because the faster the move, the weaker the trend is going to be. If it's slowly creeping up, that means we're holding a strong trend. Well, traders, I think I'm going to end the day right here. Haven't taken a trade at all, but that's okay. I feel good. Nothing really came to me like I wanted it to. CYH, I needed it over $5 to really take a position on this, but I'm not liking the slow trend, so probably going to avoid that one here. Nothing else from pre-market analysis that I'm really liking all that well. Hope you guys did well today. Please leave in the comment section how you did, what you traded. I know ADIL popped up on the charts as well. There was KNDI. There was good positions both on the long and short side there. Let me know how you did. And guys, if you haven't yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We'll see you all tomorrow.